I wanted to say hello. I saw you and I was like,
Hi.
very beautiful.
Thank you.
Testing.
Yeah, test. All good, gravy? Yeah, hit it, man.
We're in Mexico, it has to be the mezcal.
Anyways,
Painful.
on that note, what is the video today, Mr. Tusk?
So, me approaching 3 girls in a shopping centre. It's high pressure, like, let's be honest. Whenever you get over 2 women, even 2 women for a lot of guys, when they haven't been practicing that for a while, can become high pressure. Let's be fair, Frank, we all like to keep it easy and lazy, and the majority of approaches I do is a single girl. So it's always good to test yourself, and if you see a girl where you kind of get that DNA tug, it's good just to conquer that social pressure you feel, because it's all internally generated, right? It's not that there's actually pressure points in the world that are preventing you doing stuff. It's in the image in our own head. So if you find stuff tough, as men, you should absolutely run into it. You learn to embrace anxiety, fear, and pain and discomfort as your guiding North Star, and you'll live a very, very productive, satisfying life, right? Because you'll always live slightly out of your comfort zone, which is how you feel alive. Entendi inglês?
Yeah, sim.
I wanted to say hello. I saw you and I was like, very beautiful.
Thank you.
James from London. Você tem recomendações? Porque mi primeira vez aqui. E em São Paulo e estou solo com 5 dias depois de Carnaval em sábado.
You should go have dinner in Makoto.
Makoto?
Yeah, in Jardins. What else?
I'm staying in Pinheiros. Do you know any place like in Pinheiros?
Pinheiros like nearby, so like Rodeio in this mall is very good. Restaurants like barbecue.
Like Korean, is a place for like Korean barbecue?
No,
I love
not
Korean
barbecue.
but I love it's my favorite. You have?
I like it too, but yeah, Rodeio is very good. Yeah. Those are like the best places, I think.
Can you send me, if you have recomendações? Can you send me on WhatsApp?
Okay.
Yeah.
She can send you because I have a boyfriend.
Oh no, she has a yeah, you send me. Or Insta?
I can. Do you have a notes app? I can.
Just send me a message on Insta. I just want a recommendation, no dating.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah, it's strange to be back here again, especially.
Have you been here before?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, but because I was in Mexico, I was speaking Spanish, and now I forget all the Portuguese, and I have to switch back.
Okay,
it's very
I'll
complicated.
accept you and then I'll send you the tips that Luma
You'll
sent.
accept me? Ah, how pleasure.
Bye,
Nice to meet you.
enjoy your time.
If you'd like to learn how to walk up to women you don't know on the street or in random daytime scenarios and have a flirty, teasy conversation, get their phone numbers and go on dates with them, click on the link below the video, book a call, it's free. We'll jump on, we'll figure out exactly where you're at and where you want to go, and we'll tell you and explain to you how we can help you get from A to B as quickly and as painlessly as possible. We'll see you on that call. So, this was an example of just 3 girls walking past. I wasn't warmed up.
3 girls, 1 Tusk.
3 girls, 1 Tusk. We walked. We just started filming in a shopping centre. We were both, kind of in our own heads, not really talking much. Kind of the walk of doom, like in silence, kind of
Doing exactly what we tell people not to do.
serious faces, overthinking everything, looking around. And we see these 3 girls go past, and you did that thing of like spin to me with an expecting look on, and I was just like, oh no, that like he wants me to go to that as the opening gambit, which again, it's social pressure. One good phrase from you, which I actually quote and try and bear in mind these days as a life skill, is how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yeah.
So I just thought, yeah, again, how would the ideal version of myself act in this situation? Hero version. Take the shot. Fuck it. Who cares, right? 1 minute of embarrassment if it doesn't go anywhere. What's the worst that can happen? They just don't stop, or they go, or they do that rolling eye thing, right? And you feel for 10 seconds a bit like out of sorts, and then you just get on with your day because you realize rejection, and it doesn't matter, right?
Rejection is better than the regret.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Another point to this though is that what often happens is that if there's a situation that may freak you out a little bit, our natural tendency is to block ourselves off completely from that situation because we mentally defeat ourselves before we even put ourselves in the environment to even, actually win in the situation. And what I mean by that is, for example, if you see a girl walking down the street, most guys freak themselves out because they start playing this mental movie thinking, I have to go and talk to her, and then I have to get her number, and then I have to flirt, and then I have to text her. And they defeat themselves before they even go into the situation, rather than doing the bare minimum of what you can do.
Just show up.
Just show up.
Just put yourself in front. Actions speak louder than words. Put yourself in front of the girl without worrying about anything else other than saying hi.
Exactly, and that's exactly what you did in this video, which is a really good representation of what you can do, which is if you see a girl that you really like that intimidates you, you don't necessarily have to go up and be like, hey, I thought you looked really nice. I had to come say hello, and then you pull out the funny line and the backwards spin, push, pull, and then you get her number and you send her the clever text. Just say...
She doesn't even respond when you do that anyway. Yeah. It's the worst conversations that she actually replies to, and all this textbook game.
Exactly, yeah.
Doesn't fucking reply.
Exactly, but do the bare minimum, do what you can. And that doesn't matter if you're asking for recommendations. That doesn't matter if you're asking for directions. That doesn't matter if you're telling her that you like her style. It's just putting yourself in the situation. What you were saying, 80% is just showing up. It's like if you don't want to go to gym, just go to gym and do one exercise.
You know what?
That's 10 times better than not going.
You know, I reckon the true percentage is something like 97%. It's just showing up.
Yeah.
I honestly do. Like, it's just show up, just say hi, put yourself in front of, we always bang on about this, but me and Les just always laughing. Like, if guys actually listen to this one piece of advice, you wouldn't ever need to watch another dating video on YouTube or read another textbook on game or do anything, which is just put yourself in front of each week 20 women that you don't know and just go and say hello and try and make small talk and get a number. If you actually did that, and I can count on my hands the amount of clients we work with that actually do that and they've got rock star dating lives.
Yeah.
And the rest of the people have wasted years on end and spent thousands of pounds not getting results because there's always a way to complicate your life and justify why.
Well, I think the human nature is to look for the magic bullet, the magic pill. The silver bullet, the magic pill. But by doing that, we distract ourselves from what we need to do, which is often a lot less complicated than what we think it is, which is what we're saying, which is just put yourself in front of
20 women a week you don't know that you find attractive and just go up to them and say hi and then make small talk conversation, ask for another. If the guys that actually just do that have top 1% dating lives. Like,
it's not rocket science, right, either, because a lot of the time, if the girl likes you, she'll just make it easy for you.
She'll make it easy.
And then you just have a conversation with her, and at the end you say, let me take your number. It's so basic.
It's so basic, isn't it?
So many people are going online and watching these extremely strategic videos about saying the perfect thing, doing this, and it just freaks us out. It complicates everything before we even start doing.
I was going to say, it gets to a point where you read so much on game and watch so much on game, you can't even go and say hello to another human being.
Because
we've all been there.
You're constantly comparing yourself about what the perfect line is.
Yeah,
and you're not in the moment.
You're not in the moment, and you're all anxious and you're weird, and you can't even string a sentence together. That's what it gets to with watching too much theory. So if you actually implement this one piece of advice, which is just go and speak to 20 new women a week, with bullshit small talk, we're not even being direct and ask for a phone number, you will have a better dating life than 99% of the guys that watch the content who have spent thousands of pounds on coaching with different companies, right?
Quick one, you can now join our completely free day game and cold approach community where you can ask questions to myself or Les or the other coaches. You can meet wings from all around the world. You get free breakdowns of loads and loads of different places for cold approach. You get to meet like-minded men who are all traveling the world, having fun, having an adventure. You see all of the old YouTube videos as well, all of the 1,000+ old YouTube videos that got taken down, they're all uploaded to this portal, and you can suggest new content you want to see. Get all of this completely for free. Link will be in the description below the video, and we'll see you there.